guys, welcome to the DMX Show. I'm your host Shane. This is the vlog where we talk about Google, Android, and all things tech, plus things that I find interesting. Now I know that on Tuesday, I told you guys that Best Buy had leaked out some dates for the Razr and Razr Max ice cream sandwich updates. That was supposed to happen yesterday. By now you know that that did not happen. The Razr and the Razr Max did not receive their ice cream sandwich update. However, they did receive a soak test update. Now that update was not ice cream sandwich, but it included a humongous list of bug fixes. So that was a bug fixing update that should have kept the phones on gingerbread. We were expecting ice cream sandwich there. Motorola has said that they don't know when ice cream sandwich will be out, but it will be out very soon, which is a great thing. Hopefully that'll be out sooner than later. Best Buy still says that the Resound should have that ice cream sandwich update this Friday, which is tomorrow. Most of you are watching this on Friday, so if you're a Resound user, comment below, did you receive your ice cream sandwich update? Motorola did say that they're not sure when the ice cream sandwich update will be coming for the Razr, but it will be coming soon. We still haven't heard them mention anything about the Bionic or the Droid 4. Most likely it's not coming to the Droid 3, and we know it's not coming to devices like the Droid X or the Droid X2, but we're still expecting, hopefully, for an ice cream sandwich release for the Bionic and the Droid 4. Those are some pretty new phones. Motorola would be doing a great disservice to their customers if they did not include them on the ice cream sandwich updates. Those updates may come later in the future though. We are expecting a new phone sometime in the second quarter from Motorola. Lots of things have been leaked out about this Motorola Droid Fighter, so we'll see about that. I don't know when that's coming. Some people had even said that would be the first Motorola device to have ice cream sandwich. Not so sure about that right now, as the Razr and Razr Max should be receiving that ice cream update anytime. Moving forward, the big huge news of the day are the Google glasses. Now these things, the first impression that I had on them was either they're going to be the most awesome thing that ever existed, or they're going to be the most annoying thing. I started having flashbacks of all those people walking around the mall talking to themselves like 5 years ago when Bluetooth headsets came out. They seemed to be schizophrenic, and I feel like this is what's going to happen with the Google glasses. At least this time you'll be able to see that they're wearing the glasses. And have you seen them? They're really not that fashionably stylable. I think this is going to be like for geeks only. In fact, I may get a pair just to be obnoxious. I don't know that I would actually use them, but they do seem pretty cool. They add tons of functionality. If you guys are familiar with Google Goggles, it's like an augmented reality type thing that they've been working on with that. Of course, Google Goggles, all you do is take a picture and it brings up some search results. And is another way for Google to generate some AdSense revenue. So I believe that Google Goggles will be just another way for Google to generate some revenue, which is a great thing, right? Google should invest in any opportunity to make money. They're a business, they should grow, and I think Google Glasses is a perfect way to build even more AdSense revenue. I can just imagine driving down the street and some ad for like roach infestation removal coming across the screen, and of course it would impair my vision, and who knows, I might have a wreck. Hopefully they'll have some way to turn that stuff off, like while you're driving, while you're moving, or when you're at dinner with your wife, because who wants to see ads popping up? I don't know, it just seems like it could be a little bit annoying for somebody like me who has a hard time paying attention to things. Sometimes I have a little bit of attention deficit disorder. I feel like things popping up all over the place. Even though it might be nice to know some extra stuff about the subway. If you've seen the video, in fact I'll include a link to the video in the description. It really does show some really neat things. You walk into a library and you say, where is the science fiction section? And it maps out the route to the science fiction section. I mean, we won't have to do anything on our own anymore because the Google Glasses will do everything for us, right? We can text, we can call people all without even having to reach into our pocket and dial a number. I mean, we don't have to text with our hands anymore. We can just tell the thing what to do and it'll do it, and that's where the creepy part, the annoying part comes in. People are going to be walking around just talking, taking pictures of everything. I mean, you wouldn't even really have to let anyone know that you're taking a picture. You just click. It does have a little button where you click, and that's, I mean, this is all just a concept. A lot of people have been speculating that this device could be out by Christmas. I don't know, would you buy it if it came out by Christmas? Leave comments below. Personally, I may buy it, like I said, just to be obnoxious, just to be like the geeky guy that has all of the cool gadgets. Would I really use it on a regular basis? Probably not. Moving forward, the last thing that we're going to talk about is the HTC X1 release. AT&T has been doing an awesome job as of late with their Android lineup. We got the Samsung Galaxy Note, and they just announced the HTC X1. Now this phone looks outstanding. It's a long cry from the Motorola blur-based phone. I can't even remember what the thing was called, like the Sidekick or something. And when they had the iPhone exclusive thing way back when, they had like their very first Motorola handset. It was like a piece of garbage. Maybe it was running Froyo. I don't even remember. The thing was not very good. Nobody liked it. Everybody took it back and got the iPhone, whatever. AT&T has really stepped up their game, especially with this HTC X1. This phone looks outstanding. It's not as great as the international version that has the TechVlog3 processor, but we do get a Qualcomm 1.6 gigahertz processor. It does include an 8 gigabyte camera. It does include a 4.7 inch 720p screen. Now that is just a little bit bigger than the Samsung Galaxy 4.65 inch screen. It's not a pentile screen like the Samsung Galaxy screen, so it'll be even clearer, less pixelated than the Samsung Galaxy Nexus screen. It's also got 321 pixels per inch. So this is like really getting up there with the Retina display now, and it's supposed to look amazing. According to the reviews, this screen looks outstanding, and it has, like I said, a little bit slower processor than the international version, but we still get that 8 megapixel camera. We still get that awesome screen, 32 gigabytes of memory. It comes preloaded with Ice Cream Sandwich, preloaded with Sense 4, preloaded with Beats Audio. Sprint will be getting the same phone, just rebranded. So their phone is going to be called the HTC EVO 4G LTE. Now, Sprint has this thing where they just like keep adding things to the name, so before you know it, you're going to have like this incredibly long name for the HTC phone that comes out like 10 years later. So they're just going to go EVO 4G LTE 5th generation, whatever, and it's just going to keep getting longer and longer. But anyways, it's the same phone. It has all the same internals. The only thing different about it is it's got that red kickstand. So I would be happy right now to be an AT&T customer or a Sprint customer. I would prefer to be the Sprint customer because you get unlimited bandwidth, which is what I have now on Verizon. That's why I haven't left, because I've been grandfathered into the unlimited data. However, we will not be seeing the HTC X1, or at least they haven't announced anything like that yet, and they've not announced any HTC phone that's coming out. They're still pushing the Razr. In fact, they just announced that they would be selling the Razr for $50 soon on contract, which makes me believe that possibly they're getting ready for a new HTC phone, but it looks like this is going to be the HTC S1, or to be rebranded as the Droid Incredible 2. So the specs are not as heavy. It has like a Qualcomm 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor. It's going to have a smaller screen at 4.3 inches. It's not going to be as high in resolution, and it won't have as much internal memory, only 16 gigabytes. Should still have Ice Cream Sandwich, and hopefully it'll have Sense 4.0, but it may come preloaded with Sense 3.6. So not the spec heavy HTC X1 that AT&T and Nexus is getting, but still a pretty decent HTC phone. Hopefully it won't have that $299 price tag that all the phones seem to have on Verizon that have 4G. Maybe we can at least get that phone for $199 or $550 off. That would make me go more towards that than even like the Razr Max. Hopefully they will still release a version of the HTC X1 on Verizon. At least that's my hopes. I would go snap that up in a heartbeat. So anyways, guys, that's the show for the day. If you liked it, please click on the subscribe button. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up and comment below. I like to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the HTC X1? Does this look like the phone for you? Or would you go with something like the Razr Max or even the Samsung Galaxy Note? Man, AT&T's been doing such a good job. Like I said, their Android phone releases. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.